Hey guys, welcome back to the Thrifty Spice. So yeah, it's the holiday season. It's freaking cold outside and it's time to indulge a little bit, and apple pie is definitely a winner at any holiday occasion. It's inexpensive, it's really easy, and it's freaking delicious. So that's what we're gonna make today. And a little pie dance. Before you get started, preheat the oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit so that it's ready for you. So I'm going to take you over the ingredients first before we proceed making this gorgeousness. 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour, 1.5 teaspoons of ground cinnamon, 1/4 teaspoon of ground allspice, 1/4 teaspoon of kosher salt, about 1/4 teaspoon of fresh ground nutmeg, 2 tablespoons of light brown sugar, 2 tablespoons of granulated sugar, 6 medium Granny Smith apples that we're going to peel, core, and slice, a tablespoon of lemon juice, and some egg wash to brush over the top. And you'll need some homemade or store-bought pie dough. Okay, first thing we have to do is peel, slice, and core them. And just give those a nice little peel. Get it all around, and I slice it down the middle, and I use my paring knife to core out the core. You should probably use a melon baller, but I don't have one. So do the old-fashioned way. Just cut them into thin slices, and then you're going to take that lemon and squeeze it right over the top to prevent discoloring. And now I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. I'm going to add my spices along with my kosher salt and fresh nutmeg and the sugar. I'm just going to mix that up really quickly. Just use my hands because it's the best tool in the kitchen. Just mix that up until everything is evenly distributed and you don't see clumps of flour. And in the meantime, get your pie dough out of the fridge because we're going to roll that out. So we're just going to start rolling this out. Add a little bit of flour on your work surface just so that nothing sticks. And a little flour on both sides. Remember to flour your rolling pin, and I'm just going to smack it out a little bit so it's easier to roll out. Just keep turning it. And then I start from the center out. Every time I make a pie, center out, throw a little flour. Ooh, so throw some flour in yourself as well. And just keep rolling it out until you think it is the right size. I'm using my homemade pie dough. You can use store-bought, of course. If you want to get the recipe, then go to my chocolate bourbon pecan pie video to get the pie dough and just multiply it by 2. The first pie dough I'm going to roll out and then put that on some plastic wrap. Put that on the back of a sheet pan, throw it in the fridge, and then I just roll out the other pie dough, and that's going to go in our pie tin. Great, and to tell, put your pie tin in the middle and you see all the excess dough hanging off, then you know it's the right size. I'm just going to put it in the pan. I just flip it over once and brush off all that excess flour. Flip it again, brush off the excess flour, and that point right there, just put that right in the middle of your pie tin and unfold that beautiful pie dough. I just cut off the excess dough, leaving about 2 inches so it will adhere to the other pie dough we're going to put on top. We're going to put this in pie shell. You might not have to use all of it. Okay. I'm going to put as much as I can, which I'm thinking that looks about right. All right, now we're going to add a second dough, like so. And then I go ahead and just trim off that excess dough, and I adhere the 2 doughs together and then tuck under all around the pie. I don't do any fancy crimping for this one. Who needs it? So I make some like 4 air pockets just so the steam can escape and it doesn't explode. And I brush that egg wash all around the pie so it gets a lovely deep golden brown color. And now I'm just going to put some raw sugar right over the top. This adds a wonderful little crunch. I just love it. I'm just going to put the pie on a lined baking sheet, and I'm going to throw this in the oven for about 20 minutes. And at the 20-minute mark, I'm going to lower the oven down to 375 degrees rotating it halfway through cooking, and that's gonna cook for about 40 to 50 minutes until it's lovely golden brown color. If your pie gets too brown around the edges while it bakes, then you want to make this a little aluminum foiled ring just so it covers the edges and it won't get too brown, and then your pie is perfect. And you want to wait at least 4 hours before cutting into it, because yeah, you want the most perfect slice you can get. And look at it, and then you should pose with it before you put it on the plate. And then take a little sniff, because you know, and yeah, either way, yum, I approve. It's spicy, delicious, comforting, reminds you of home, and I really can't say anything more. So thanks for spending a little time with me today, and I hope that you give this recipe a try. Let me know, and I will catch you later. Until next time. Tell me when you're coming back again.